Okay, so here's the deal with your hair. Each strand has a lifespan of about 3 to 5 years. Crazy, right? Your hair goes through this cycle of growing, transitioning, and resting, thanks to little things called hair follicles. But sometimes, this cycle gets messed up, and that's when hair loss happens. If you're seeing bald spots, patches, or big clumps of hair falling out, it's time to hit up your regular doc or a skin specialist, dermatologist, to figure out what's going on. But hey, don't stress too much. Whether your hair loss is from a long-term health issue or something short-term, there are things you can do to protect the hair you still have. Like, there are 22 tips to help stop hair loss and keep your hair looking strong and healthy. We've got your back. Before we dive into the next part of this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest content. Your support means the world to us, and we've got plenty more hair care tips and tricks coming your way. Alright, let's keep this hair journey going. Diet. 1. Protein. Alright, let's dive into the world of protein and hair health. So, check it out. Your hair follicles are basically built on this protein called keratin. A study from 2017 looked at 100 people dealing with hair loss and found out they were lacking some key amino acids, which are like the building blocks of protein. Now, here's where things get interesting. While more research is needed to nail down all the details, loading up on protein in your diet could be a game changer for preventing hair loss. Think foods like eggs, nuts, beans, fish, low-fat dairy, chicken, and turkey. Your hair will thank you for giving it the fuel it needs to stay strong and healthy. 2. Vitamin A. Let's talk about vitamin A. This stuff is pretty cool because it's got these things called retinoids, which basically support healthy hair growth and help out with the whole hair cycle thing. But here's the catch. It's all about balance. Too much or too little can actually mess with your hair. Now, the good news is, it's pretty rare to get too much vitamin A from what you eat. So load up your plate with foods that are packed with it, like sweet potatoes, sweet peppers, and spinach. Your hair will thank you later. 3. Mediterranean diet. Let's talk about the Mediterranean diet and how it can help keep your hair in tip-top shape. So, get this. A study from 2018 found that people who chow down on lots of raw veggies and fresh herbs, just like they do in the Mediterranean diet, might actually lower their risk of androgenic alopecia, which is just a fancy term for male or female pattern baldness. And guess what? The best results were seen in folks who made sure to eat loads of raw veggies and herbs at least 3 days a week. So, if you want to keep that luscious mane intact, it might be time to load up on some parsley, basil, and salad greens. Your hair will thank you for it. Supplements. 4. Multivitamin. Scientists have determined that the following vitamins and minerals are important to the hair growth and retention processes, specifically with cell turnover: vitamins A, B, C, and D. Iron, selenium, zinc. You can find daily multivitamins at most grocery stores or drugstores, or ask your doctor to prescribe one to you. 5. Vitamin D. One 2018 study noted that vitamin D is associated with non-scarring alopecia. Treating deficiencies may help with regrowth. 6. Biotin. Biotin, vitamin H or B7, is involved in fatty acid synthesis in the body. This process is essential to the hair life cycle, and you may experience hair loss if you have a deficiency. 7. Saw palmetto. Alright, folks, let's chat about saw palmetto. This herb, derived from the fruit of American dwarf pine trees, and may help maintain levels of testosterone. And might just be the secret weapon for your hair. A review from 2020 looked at 7 different studies and found some pretty interesting results. Turns out, taking doses of saw palmetto ranging from 100 to 320 milligrams could actually improve the quality, count, and density of your hair. And get this. The authors of the review concluded that saw palmetto could be particularly helpful for people dealing with AGA, that's androgenetic alopecia, telogen effluvium, and even just feeling like their hair is getting a bit thin. So, if you're looking to give your locks a little boost, saw palmetto might just be worth a try. 8. Ginseng. Ginseng contains certain phytochemicals that may promote hair growth on the scalp. Further study is needed to recommend specific dosages. Hair care. 9. Regular washing. Today, we're tackling the age-old question: how often should you wash your hair? Turns out, washing your hair regularly might actually help prevent hair loss by keeping your scalp healthy and clean. But here's the deal: you gotta use the right kind of shampoo. The key here is to opt for a mild shampoo. Harsher formulas can actually dry out your hair and make it more prone to breakage, which could lead to, you guessed it, hair loss. So, when it comes to washing your hair, remember, keep it clean, keep it mild, and keep that scalp happy. 10. Coconut oil. According to a 2018 review of studies, researchers believe that coconut oil may help prevent hair damage from grooming and ultraviolet (UV) light exposure. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Coconut oil contains this amazing stuff called lauric acid, which actually helps bind protein in your hair. Why does that matter? Well, it basically means it can shield your strands from breakage at the root and along the length. Plus, if you massage coconut oil into your scalp, it might just kickstart better blood flow, leading to some serious hair regrowth potential. So, if you're looking for a natural way to keep your hair strong, shiny, and healthy, it might be time to reach for that jar of coconut oil. Trust us, your hair will thank you for it. 11. Olive oil. Olive oil can be used to deep condition hair, protecting it from dryness and associated breakage. Olive oil is also a central ingredient in the Mediterranean diet, which may help slow genetic hair loss. Consider applying a couple of tablespoons of olive oil directly to the hair and letting it sit for 30 minutes before washing it out. 12. Gentle styling. Skip tight braids or ponytails that may pull on hair at the root and potentially lead trusted source to excessive shedding. While you're at it, let your hair air dry to avoid irritating your scalp. If you can, avoid heat stylers, like curling or straightening irons, which may also damage or break the hair shaft. 13. Hair processing. Chemical treatments, like perms or hair color, may also damage hair and scalp. Ask your stylist about alternatives, like organic hair dyes and others that don't contain ammonia, peroxide, or paraphenylenediamine, PPD. Medical treatments. 14. Laser therapy. Low-level lasers may help improve hair density for people with genetic hair loss and loss due to chemotherapy. This option is also called red light therapy, and it may work by stimulating epidermal stem cells. You can find home laser devices on the market, and you may need to use the device regularly to see results. 15. Platelet-rich plasma. Injecting platelet-rich plasma, PRP, into the scalp helps stimulate growth in areas already impacted by hair loss. Blood is run through a centrifuge to separate out the platelets and then injected into the scalp. Medications. 16. Minoxidil. Minoxidil, also known as Rogaine, a popular over-the-counter remedy for hair loss. Here's the deal. You simply apply the liquid or foam to your scalp every day, and it's been shown to work wonders for many folks struggling with hair loss. But, like with anything, there are some potential side effects to be aware of. The most common ones include scalp irritation and acne at the application site, which can be a bit annoying but usually aren't too serious. However, there are also some rarer side effects to watch out for, like irregular heartbeat and blurred vision. So, if you're considering giving minoxidil a try, make sure to keep an eye out for any of these side effects and talk to your doctor if you have any concerns. After all, we want your hair journey to be as smooth and safe as possible. 17. Finasteride, a prescription pill that's been known to work wonders for slowing down hair loss and even promoting some new growth. But here's the thing, it's not a quick fix. You might need to stick with this medication for as long as 12 months before you start seeing any real results. And like with many medications, there are some potential side effects to be aware of. Some folks have reported issues like loss of libido and erectile dysfunction while taking Propecia, so it's definitely something to keep in mind. Plus, If you're pregnant or planning to become pregnant, it's best to steer clear of this medication altogether. As always, if you're considering trying Propecia, be sure to chat with your doctor first to weigh the pros and cons and make sure it's the right choice for you. Your hair journey is important, but so is your overall health and well-being. Other methods. 18. Essential oils. Let's talk about essential oils and how they might just be the secret weapon for reducing hair loss. So, get this. A review from 2020 took a closer look at various essential oils and found some pretty promising results. Turns out, oils like chamomile, thyme, and tea tree could be super helpful for conditions like alopecia areata, androgenetic alopecia, and psoriatic alopecia. But wait, there's more. You've also got options like lavender, lemongrass, and peppermint in your arsenal. Here's a pro tip. Mix a couple of drops of any, or all, of these oils with a couple of tablespoons of carrier oil, like jojoba or grapeseed. Then, massage it into your scalp for about 10 minutes before washing. Now, before you dive in headfirst, here's a word of caution. Make sure to test any essential oils on a small patch of skin before going all in. After all, it's totally possible to be allergic to these oils, and we definitely don't want any unexpected reactions ruining your hair day. So, if you're ready to give your hair some TLC with essential oils, go ahead and give it a try. Just remember to patch test first. Your locks will thank you for it. 19. Onion juice. We're talking about a somewhat surprising remedy for hair loss. Onion juice. Yep, you heard that right. It turns out that applying crude onion juice to your scalp twice a day might just do wonders for people dealing with alopecia areata, a type of hair loss. Now, I know what you're thinking. Onion juice on your scalp? But hear me out. While there's not a ton of research on this yet, a small study from 2014 found some pretty interesting results. Get this. Almost 87% of participants saw hair regrowth after using onion juice. So, what's the secret behind this veggie magic? Scientists think it might have something to do with the sulfur content in onions, which could be packing some serious hair-growing properties. Now, before you go raiding your kitchen for onions, just remember, more research is needed to fully understand how effective this treatment really is. But hey, if you're feeling adventurous and want to give it a try, who knows? You might just be pleasantly surprised by the results. 20. Massage. We're exploring the idea of scalp massage and its potential to not only feel amazing but also help grow your hair. Intriguing, right? Check this out. There's this small study from 2016 that suggests just a few minutes of scalp massage each day could actually make a difference. Yep, you heard me right. Only 4 minutes a day for 24 weeks, and participants were seeing some pretty promising results. Now, while this study is definitely on the smaller side, it's got us wondering, could regular scalp massages be the secret to unlocking your hair growth potential? It's definitely worth considering. So, if you're looking for a relaxing way to possibly boost your hair growth, why not give scalp massage a try? After all, a little self-care never hurt anyone, right? 21. Yoga. Let's talk about yoga and its potential to help combat hair loss caused by stress. Yes, you heard me right. Yoga might just be the answer to keeping those locks luscious and healthy. Check it out. Stress can wreak havoc on our bodies, including our hair. But fear not, because yoga is here to save the day. By practicing stress-relieving yoga poses, you could be giving your hair the love and care it needs to stay put right where it belongs. So, what are these magical poses, you ask? Well, we've got downward facing dog, forward bend, camel pose, shoulder stand, fish pose, and kneeling pose. These poses not only help melt away stress but also promote better circulation, which can stimulate hair growth and keep your scalp happy. So, if you're looking to prevent or slow down hair loss while finding your inner zen, why not give these yoga poses a try? Your hair and your mind will thank you for it. 22. Avoid high-heat hair styling tools. Talking about a hair care tip that could seriously save your strands. Avoiding high-heat hair styling tools. Using heat to style your hair might give you that sleek look you're after, but it also leaves your hair follicles dehydrated and prone to damage. Yep, that's right. Hair dryers, straighteners, and curling irons, they're all culprits in this game. Here's the scoop. When you apply heat to your hair, it actually causes the moisture in your hair shafts to expand, which can lead to some serious damage over time. Not cool, right? So, if you want to keep your hair looking its best and avoid unnecessary breakage and dryness, it might be time to give those high-heat styling tools a break. Trust me, your hair will thank you for it in the long run.